What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I am pretty disappointed and dissatisfied with some service that I wanted to discuss. And also, we have a new thing on the Jeep that I'm about to show you. But we need to get it washed today. So what we're gonna do is a little cold start. No, wrong one. Okay, so we're finally back in the Jeep. I don't know what it has been about this whole process of building the engine and doing all these things to make sure that I could, you know, drive this and enjoy it for a good while longer. And eventually put some boost on it. We got a new exhaust. It's the AWE Touring exhaust. Sounds great. Might be a little too loud. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But I'm sure you guys can hear it in the background. So I've had issues that are just like infinitely frustrating with the Jeep. Main issue being tuning. For some reason or another, whenever I deal with an outside shop or somebody to have a service performed, I get the worst customer service that it's just like unacceptable. I don't understand what it is about, like, me being in the industry, going to somebody else for a service, and just completely getting screwed. For example, when I dropped off the engine to be machined and have all that work done on it, for some reason or another, the guy completely ghosted me after I dropped my shit off. And it was like anybody's guess as to when I was gonna get it back. That was like the first thing that happened. And for some reason or another, me being the person that I am, I'm trying to support local businesses, support local people. You know, with everything that's been going on, it's been, you know, rough for people that own their own businesses. So I figured if I was gonna do this, I'm just gonna support local business. Probably should have not done that, to be honest. So the tuner, you know, I'm a non-confrontational type of person, and I don't want to say I'm more like passive aggressive, but where the Jeep was at, you know, I'm not going to say the names, not going to drag anybody's name through the mud, but we'll just say that I am dissatisfied. So I won't be going to them for any more service, whether that be tuning or anything really, because it took 3 months to get the Jeep tuned. The original tuning appointment at gas station sold me a car wash yesterday, and their car wash is closed. Shouldn't be able to do that. Again, customer service. What the fuck? So I dropped my car off to get a reflash. The radiator explodes, the radiator fan fails, they replace it, fine, whatever. I'm in the industry, I get stuff it costs. which means I could have saved a whole bunch of money if I just had done it myself. But no, I had to pay somebody else to do it because they promised that they would give me their, their cost on these parts, and then they charge me a diag fee on top of it. It's like, okay, I get that a diag fee needs to be tacked on when diagnosing an issue is a problem, or diagnosing an issue is something that you actually need to do. But if your radiator explodes, you just look up under the thing and be like, there's a hole in that. I wouldn't typically charge anybody labor for that. Like, I wouldn't charge anybody a diagnostic fee to be like, yep, your radiator fan, if it's failed, it's pretty obvious. You might do a half hour to an hour for a radiator fan, but to charge for a diagnostic fee on a blown up radiator, that just seems a little bit ridiculous. I feel like, especially when it comes to these vehicles, people know that they cost a little bit more. So I don't know if I like that exhaust. It's just loud and obnoxious. But I took all the stickers off the car, my stickers included. I'm gonna redo them, but I'm just so over this. This is ridiculous. The engine is built, okay? I built it myself. I'm confident in all of that, and I'm not confident in other people's abilities to work on my vehicle. I'll be real with you. If you hear that, that's the other point I was getting ready to make, is after I finally got this person to tune my vehicle, first of all, dynos can vary as far as calibration and numbers go. So the car put down 390 and 427, 390 horsepower and 427 torque, and it doesn't feel like it. I didn't get a dyno printout. The guy texted me and he was like, yep, this is what it made. We're gonna keep the timing conservative and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, it's a built fucking engine. I understand detonation and stuff, but make a long story short, I have to get somebody to hook up their tuning software to double check and just make sure that this guy didn't flash in a completely fucked up map. All the while, I got Megan asking me what's going on with the car. Thank God her and I had a conversation and was just like, look, this situation is totally fucked up. But we're gonna get the car washed and we'll just go from there. But I've got this weird fucked up noise that I have to diagnose now that wasn't there when I dropped the car off originally. So the guy didn't test drive the car afterwards. I get one road test, one road test just to make sure that your tune's good, and then after that, just give me the fucking car back. I shouldn't have to call you multiple times. So once a tune is a 3-hour process, 3 to 4 hour process. Couple of dyno pulls, make sure nothing's gonna explode, check the fuel mapping, check the timing, make sure everything's okay, and then that's it. So I'm honestly thinking about getting a computer so that I can go in and check it myself, because that's the level of trust that I have for other people touching my fucking car. And it sucks because a lot of these people come highly recommended, other people get taken care of, but for some reason when it comes to me, everything just gets fucked up. And I don't know what it is, but the more I'm getting heated right now, because the more I talk about it, the more it pisses me off. But I got this noise that sounds like it's right behind the pedals, somewhere in the dashboard right here, and immediately after I picked the car up, I drove it to my work and put it on a lift to make sure that everything was safe. Nothing was disconnected, nothing was rubbing, nothing, made sure the fluids were good, made sure that the car was safe. And it still has this fucking noise. Sometimes it's speed dependent, sometimes it's not, sometimes it's steering dependent, sometimes it's not, sometimes it's RPM dependent, sometimes it's not, and sometimes it happens when the road surface isn't really smooth and it's kind of bumpy or whatever, and that'll get it going. So I need to get up under the car, double check literally fucking everything after getting this shit tuned. And they were supposed to get a video for me because, when you go get your car tuned, they strap it up to the dyno, you sign a waiver, and I'm just not taking anybody's recommendation anymore on who's gonna touch my shit, and it's just gonna be purely based off of, you know, all right, rant over. I need to reset. We're washing the car. It's fucking filthy. They left it outside too. They left it outside for like the entire time that they had it. Shit. So anyways, the plan now with the Jeep is like, they owed me money, so I just ordered this exhaust because they couldn't refund my money. I offered to pay for the transaction fees for the credit card company or whoever, because every time you swipe your card, it costs the company some money. But I was willing to pay for that, but I couldn't get a refund on whatever the difference was. So that's the story with that, and that's how I wound up with the exhaust. But I'm like, now the car is back in my possession. I have 100% cut ties with the shop that I don't feel is providing an honest service, at least to me. Other people have had good experiences with him. So the plan now moving forward is we have to recheck everything. Everything needs a recheck. I need to figure out what the fuck is going on with that noise, and I need to like start fixing some of the stuff that's not necessarily perfect. Like, I want to keep this Jeep. I was looking at Trackhawks this morning and I found a couple for like 69, 75, 80, somewhere in there. It's not worth it. Like, the engine in this is built. The engine's built and ready for boost. So what I would like to do now that I have it back in my possession is recheck that tune. Just hook up HP tuners on a laptop, check fuel maps, check timing maps, check like, just check everything and make sure that the tune is safe. Do I need it to necessarily make power right now? No, but I need a second opinion on what is going on with the computer settings in the ECU. On top of that, I need to diagnose that noise. I'm gonna pull all the spark plugs out, or I'm gonna pull 8 of the spark plugs out. There's 16, 2 per cylinder. I'm gonna do a compression check and make sure that nothing was hurt on the dyno. And that also goes back to the noise that I'm hearing, and then it goes back to like the trust issue. I almost need to treat this vehicle like I just bought it, and I don't like being in that situation. So at least it's clean now. I have a haircut that I'm trying to get to in 15 minutes. So the car's clean, which is making me feel better. I'm gonna clean it up a little bit more on the inside because it's kind of fucking filthy. And then we're just gonna go back and start rechecking everything just to see. So that's where I'm at. I really appreciate you guys. There's more updates, more videos, more of everything coming soon. So be sure to smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, leave a comment in the section below, and I'm going to be bringing you guys more content in the very near future. We're going to do an update on Megan and Brooklyn. She's adorable. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Later.